Hello, everyone. This is Jerome Patrick, and you are tuned in to the B Podcast episode number 3. Today, I want to talk to you guys about intellectual property. I'm going to tell you, what a patent is. I'm going to tell you what a trademark is and a copyright. And I'm going to talk about how these things play a role in your business. And in fact, if it's a major do or die thing as we move forward in regards to just the creative space in general, in regards to the great desire of needing it, or it could wait, and things of that nature. So let's just talk about trademarks. Now, trademarks are how can I put it? A sign or a symbol or a word that is designated for your products or your service. So let's just say, for example, Nike, the word Nike. Nike had to trademark that for tennis shoes, or they had to trademark, for athletic wear, things like that. So for each product or service that Nike chooses to put their, to get trademark or do business in, they have to register a trademark in that particular class. There's certain levels of there's a certain amount of classes for each product or service sector that a person can choose from when they file for a trademark. Now, let's talk about patents. Patents are your design or a form of an innovation or a function that you're seeking to protect so nobody don't duplicate it. So a perfect example, a couple of years back, there was a battle between Apple and Samsung in regards to the looks and the functionality of both smartphones, and there was a big dispute in regards to their situation. So that's pretty much a patent. Also, a patent can also be like if you create a style of plant, so to speak. So those are just some simple examples of patents. Now, copyrights is a performing art. So let's just say your music, saying your lyrics of your music or the composition of the music, or it could be drawings, artwork. It can be make sure I got that right. So a song, artwork. It could be a book information, a actual book, writing a book. So it could be a copyrights could be those type of things. So these are your three major intellectual properties that you can do. Copyright, like I said, is usually a performed art. Trademark is you taking a sign or a symbol or a word, and you want to assign it to a certain good or service that you're seeking to do business in. Or a patent is a design or some form of functionality that you're trying to protect, in regards to your business. So each of them play their part in regards to how they protect you in the marketplace. So my thought process is, depending what your business is, you may not need to file things right away in regards to your business. Let's just say, for example, let's say if you got a clothing brand you're trying to start up, and you're still trying to find the name for it. I wouldn't be too quick to file the name right away, because you got to make sure it resonates with your target consumer. So you may have to still do some fine filled and felt ways to see if that name really resonates and people are going to rally behind your name. So I wouldn't be too quick to file things when it comes to clothing lines. And when you seek to try to protect something in regards to your clothing line, you're going to register as a trademark. Now, unless it's a form of functionality or something that you're trying to protect, like let's say if you had some smart clothing that has a secret pocket for your cell phone. Okay, you're looking in other waters, like in regards to patents and things like that. Or let's say you have some artwork, a drawing of a shirt, a particular style of shirt, that can kind of fall in the copyright realm. But all in all, if you're dealing with the fashion line, I wouldn't be too pressed to file trademarks until you got a real good market fit. In regards to patents and things like, in regards to patents, like if you got a brand new way of doing, a certain type of thing, or, got some form of technology or something like that, and you feel like it's innovative and it's not been done in the market, and that would probably be the processes of you start looking to trying to start that patent process. And you can look into doing a non-provisional patent to get that process started and start protecting some form of that innovation as you get started. Now keep in mind, patents can cost thousands of dollars. So you know what I'm saying, just to get started on non-provisional patent, I want to say it's $199, but just to be sure, check out uspto.gov, and you can find out all information in regards to patents and trademarks on United States Patent and Trademark Office, uspto.gov. In regards to copyrights, you go to uscopyrights.gov, and you can find out all the information in regards to intellectual property. Now, one thing you can do, if you're just not in the position, or if you're just not financially in a position to get a lawyer, or if you can't use a platform like LegalZoom, or if you can't hire somebody who's willing to work on a budget to file some intellectual property, there's some other things that you can do to start protecting your business. One of those things you can do is you can capture your company's domain name. You can capture your branding hashtags, your handles with your social media. Those are some of the things you can do in the meantime. In addition, once you have your website up and running, or if you're starting to put things on, put your logo or your name on some clothes, you can simply put that TM next to it until you get yourself in position to start, protecting yourself in the marketplace, so you won't get, somebody won't copy what you've done. So there are some ways you can go about doing it. There's also a thing called dummy copyright. I don't know how in this current market, or in this current business, wherever you want to call it, this universe right now, if that would give you some level of protection at this point, being so many things have changed with laws and things like that. The best way to protect yourself immediately is to get yourself on the market online, so people can see it right away. That's probably the best route to go. And that's it. This is Jerome Patrick, and thank you guys for checking me out here at the B Podcast. I'm sitting here at one of my rental properties here, trying to get some things squared away with it, and just wanted to chime in and give you guys some notes on intellectual property. You guys have a great day out there, and be great.